Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is from the Transformers R.E.D, the Robot Enhanced Design line. This is Optimus Primal from Transformers Beast Wars. Now, I was not a Beast Wars person growing up. I was a Gen 1 person. I never really watched Beast Wars, so I did not have an Optimus Primal figure growing up, nor was it a line that I really cared about. I do have one now that's a pretty cool one, but I was excited to get this. I'm kind of interested in checking out the line as a whole for the Transformers R.E.D. Now, the Transformers R.E.D, unlike the other Transformers figures, does not transform. These are more action figures focused on playability when it comes to the art deco and the articulation. This has like 74 points of articulation, I believe, like 30 points of articulation, 74 pieces of a deco on it, and you can check out the figure there. So let's open up and show off what's inside and what we get with Optimus Primal. Comes with it alternate hands, and we get swords, and we'll go over all that. But I always like to do, backpack them off. I always like to do the stand test, and not even attempting to do anything, having to do anything, the figure stands. Let's go with joints, foot up and down, back as well. Knee is double jointed. Hip, solid movement all around. Let's go with shoulder, down, up. Elbow has got double joint. We got pivot there. The joint's a little loose on this one, but not too bad. Head, up and down all around. At the waist, some movement. And the figure does, I can see it bends at the waist forward as well, but you kind of need to take off the front chest. All right. The figure design is really, really nice. And like, not only do we have the hair of it being a gorilla and it's transforming, but you can see things like the feet and the ankle with that is really cool. It's a small detail that really makes this stand out, and it's such a cool figure as far as details of it and a depiction of the animated version. There's also some really cool small details as far as the hair. The paint is obviously really good, and the face looks solid. So I think all that looks great. There's also, unlike some of the other figures, some cool hidden aspects to it. We've got the shoulder cannons, and then let's see how easy these are to get out. We've got wrist cannons hidden underneath. As well. So I can blast away at the... Not really, it was not Decepticons, where they're not Terracons, whatever. The other bad guys. The bad guys, yeah. Predacons, that's it. You can blast away at the Predacons with those weapons. So really cool, small details, but I think, again, makes the figure really stand out. I mean, design-wise, the main figure, I think one of the best design ones they've released so far for this series. Just lots of detail, really cool overall. Swap out the hands and see about getting these swords in. I know they said the swords you can connect, so we'll see if we can, how easy that is. You're supposed to be able to pop them in together like this. I mean, it's very clear of how to do it. It's just being able to do it is a bit of a pain in the butt, so we're not gonna push that. So you should be able to go like that and have this like double handled sword. Alright, I'll go with this hand. Alright, let's see about getting this in here. The one thing I've noticed Yeah, this is not going to be an exception. So many of the modern figures are such a pain in the butt to get weapons in hands. That's not going to do it. So you literally have to bend the finger. Oh, you have to bend the fingers, but the fingers aren't bending, so I don't think we're going to have much luck in this. Or let's just try this without putting it in. Like, out of all of them, these fingers are really, really stiff. Making having to be able to get this in, like, it just doesn't fit in at all. So, well, the weapons are cool. Doesn't really look like you're easily getting these swords in the hands. So that's a kind of a disappointment, but it is what it is, and I really don't feel like stabbing myself or fighting on camera for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it takes to get the damn swords in its hand. Detail-wise, it's a really cool figure. I think this is one for the Optimus Primal fans. If you're a Beast Wars fan, if you're a fan of the character, it's well worth it. Like, this is really impressive. Sword issue aside, you know, it's a cool figure that you could get some really cool some poses out of it and build out your collection. So overall, like, I think it's still worth it, even though the swords are a little janky, and the hands and all that. So you can get this now. You can get this through Hasbro Pulse. You can get this through Walmart. We'll have links underneath this video where you can purchase your own. By doing that, we get nothing. I'm just a fan of these figures. If you want the latest Transformers news, especially comic news, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.